Hey, it's been a while and stuff, I guess. I don't have a lot of time usually. Like I got a new job. This takes up a lot of my time. Yeah, there's stuff. It's Halloween stuff. Let's just get right to options. I don't know. I can't read, which is gonna be bad because I'm doing a reading game. Disaster log C001. As of right now, September the 2nd, 1:36 p.m. Been raining ceaselessly for 7 days. Oh, it's a game by Nom Nom Nami and Dark Chibi Shadow. Sure, good on them. Yeah, cool. Our island has never seen anything like this. At least there's no record of this consecutive rain in the past century. Theories of rising sea levels due to all this heavy rainfall are proving to be true. There have been reports of... I don't know words. Calamitous... 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 Google Translate. That's in Chinese. Hold on. I got this. Calamitous. You guys can't see this because I'm doing it in
Calamitous.
Calamitous. I did it. Calamitous floods. A lot of shit. I didn't read the rest because of fuck and ass. I clicked back in the window and I did the next text box. Or perhaps I've already breached elite levies. Oh shit.
Levies.
Levies. Which would explain the current blackout here in Reed Sea. I'm running on a backup generator right now. In addition to the power outage, my phone will go off. This is the best so far. Fuck. To the power outage, the net has been down for 3 hours and 6 minutes. I received no emergency SMS notification thus far, despite the situation easily warranting. There's one now. Attention all Region C citizens. Due to the severe flooding across the nation, we advise you to remain indoors? Question mark. Do you not evacuate to higher background? Sorry. Why was there a question mark? We advise you to remain indoors? Do you not evacuate to higher ground? Emergency services are sending rescue vehicles. We once again advise you to... This is... Resuming log momentarily. This is completely bull stuff. Calm down, Mel. You're just upset because you warned them this would happen and they were still unprepared up top. I don't know why I gave you this voice. I needed to give you a more feminine voice because you're probably a girl. If they had taken my report seriously at the start, they would know that asking everyone to drown in their own homes. Okay, this is exactly why I invested in backup plan. Disaster log C001 resumed, September 2nd, 1:38 p.m. Emergency services has asked the residents of Region C to remain in their homes and await rescue. However, in the interest of keeping my equipment running in order to continue gathering and monitoring weather data to do my job, I'll be evacuating on my own in a boat. I'm prepared in case of emergency. End log. Suf Deluxe Studio presents Suf Deluxe. Suf Deluxe. Art by Dr. Shadow. Story by Nononami. Hold on.
Suf Deluxe.
Suf Deluxe. You always understand me, Google Translate. You know where it's at. Disaster log C. That's a lot of houses on that hill. Click. It's a fish! What? Disaster log C002, September 2nd, 7:40 p.m. I completed transfer of professional equipment, personal effects, to my evacuation boat. It's a moderately sized vessel, split up into 4 sections. The hell? Kitchen and dining area? Cabin, well, I'll sleep, an engine in the back. The intensity of rainfall has varied over the past 6 hours, but still, has yet to cease entirely. Puddles near my doorstep have grown to 6.2 inches in depth, and the gutter at the end of my driveway has become a small, muddy river. At this rate, I expect my house to be fully submerged by tomorrow. I must also note that I've seen no signs of emergency services in my area, nor have I received any further SMS notifications. Be absolutely safe. I've bought 2 weeks' worth of food. Should be more than enough to survive on for the time being. Sea level can't possibly rise ad infinitum. I'm making a temporary retreat until the storm clears up. I will continue to record weather data from this boat as long as GPS is functioning and as long as this rain continues. As soon as I can re-establish a net connection, I'll be contacting those at Region SS and sending my data along to aid evacuation planning. End log. Why do you have a teddy? Well, if I can't get back online, I'll be forced to deliver it myself tomorrow morning. Giant drop. Rain drop. Sweat drop. There. Giant sweat drop. That'll be messy in times like this. Everyone is seeking higher ground and there isn't a lot of room up there. There's chaos to be sure. Building myself a vessel was definitely the right call. I'd like to avoid going up to SS on foot, though the flooding couldn't possibly reach past Region B, could it? Worst case scenario, it'll be late for my data to be any use for the time I made it up to the SS stuff. I should at least sound like I'm trying though for the logs. Right? Beareid.
Buried.
Buried. Buried. Dot 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 dot. It's time for dinner and a quick nap. Can't expect a full night's rest as long as I have to keep this boat above water. This will be quite a challenge, but we'll survive it, huh? I mean, you will. You're already dead. You've all guy God, so don't get swept away or anything. Heavy. Who's this? They have a knife and they're gonna stab me. It's a pretty blunt knife. Meadow, they have a knife? Question mark. Morning? Wah. Ouchie, so rude. Kick me off the bed like that. How'd you get in here? And were you about to stab me? Yeah, you're right. I was about to kill you, but you're in luck. I'm taking you hostage instead. What? You don't know what a hostage is, and from the looks of your boat, I figure you were a smart one. I know what a hostage is. How the fuck did you get in here? Ooh, spicy. I'm only trying to survive the flood, just like you. You were gonna kill me, and steal my boat. That was the plan, sure, but I'm only borrowing your boat and taking you hostage. And hey, don't try anything. Funny, I've got a knife. Alright, you might have a weapon and so do I. Logic. What? Let me explain the situation to you. Alright. You're interesting, I'll listen. You don't want to steal this boat. There's not enough food for us both. Then they're gonna stab me. You don't want to steal this boat. Eat me. You're gonna have to eat me. This boat is equipped with food to last me for 1 week. That's me by myself, got it? It can't provide for 2. Now you're gonna have to stab me. If I'm generous and we split it 60-40, I'll be good for 4 whole days. That's not so bad. It's my food. But you're my hostage. I could just eat it all myself. Oh, right. But like I said, you need me alive. That was a dangerous lie. Once she sees the pantry, she'll know that we could both last a good while. Hopefully the rain stops before it runs out. You don't want to steal this boat. I'm gonna save. Yee. Trust me, this boat sucks. I've never built one before. It could sink in any second. Seems sturdy enough to me, and I know my stuff when it comes to what floats good stuff. Well, the engine is working just fine. Checked the node after the stuff and decided to steal it from you. Damn, guess there's really no reason she shouldn't want this boat, right? So, stuff. You don't know how this boat works. You don't know how to operate a boat. I'm the only one who knows. That's true. For right now. If I find a manual, I won't need you anymore, right? There isn't a manual. I didn't bother making one. I'm all you've got. You need me around. Right, but only as long as it takes for you to teach me how to drive your fancy nerd boat. It's far too complicated for a criminal like you. Listen, hostage. I've stolen all kinds of boats down on the coast. Don't you underestimate me. Sorry, I misspoke. And now I made her mad. But it seems like she understands she'll need me in order to learn how to work. That'll buy me some time, but stealing is wrong. You shouldn't be stealing and going around stealing boats. Don't you feel any guilt at all? Nope, not one bit. How? Because I steal from people like you, surrounded by all your expensive gadgets and nice things you don't need. See, I'm a redistributor. I give all the good stuff to people who deserve it, which means your nice boat is mine now. Dot 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 dot. I guess she thinks of herself as some sort of Robin Hood. That's one way to moralize it. My girl is pretty noble too, though. Right. They need my reports to know how much help to send and to where. Maybe we can both get what we want out of this. Okay, I'll teach you how my boat works, but I'll need to eat it to be able to do that effectively. That's what I like to hear. Deal. I'll feed you. Thank you. But wait, I shouldn't be thanking you. You're taking me hostage. Yeah, but since I ended up not killing you, you better be grateful for that at least. Have you killed people before? Well, don't answer that. I don't want to know. If you go around stealing boats, you're bound to have drowned some folks. And after you get everything you need from me, you might throw you overboard. Righto! So you better listen to me, my hostage. Of course. Can I ask you one more question? Your name? Oh yeah, it's Izza. It's Izza. Words. Wow, I can't believe you just told me like that. Aren't you afraid of being reported after all this? Crack! I don't think you're gonna get anywhere with the word Izza. I mean, it's barely a name. I mean, it sounds like it's a. They were gonna. She literally said it says. It says. It's. Gak! I mean, I'm not worried. The coast is all wiped out anyway. There's no one to run from anymore. What? Don't give me that. Look, I still have a knife, you know. You don't know what you're doing, do you? Ah, you got some nerve. Hostage. Maybe I'll chop off your pinky finger to show how serious I am. But please don't. I need that to type. You'll manage without it. I apologize. Forget what I said. Now, that's enough questions out of you. I'm gonna see if there really is no manual, like you said. And if you lied, you're going after blah blah blah. You're gonna die. Dot 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 dot. This blows. Disaster log C003, September the 3rd, 8:27 a.m. At some point last night, an individual who seems to be from the coast snuck on board my boat. I'm currently being held hostage by her. She identified herself as Izza. She says this Izza, and she's armed with a large knife. After an exchange in which she realized I was necessary to keep the boat running, we came to a compromise. She's letting me live as long as I show her what the ropes, so to speak. So I'll be doing that, as slowly as I can manage. She's been asleep now for 2 years. 2 hours and 14 minutes. 2 years would be great. I would have escaped the boat by now. I considered it disarming her, but I'm not confident she can be physically overwhelmed. She's a demon. She is? Okay. She's a demon, an intimidating yet slender pirate with shark teeth. Strike that last bite. It's relevant. What's important is, this incident hasn't gotten in the way of my work recording data. It has continued to rain at a steady rate, through the night. As I suspected in the previous log, my house is very likely submerged. I will continue with my original mission, despite these unforeseen circumstances with Izza. The net is still down, so I'm planning on making a personal visit to the weather center if I can. I'll be able to make use of my data. Could possibly save lives. I've not yet explained this mission to Issa, in fear of sabotage. Not sure how she would react, proceeding with extreme caution for now. End log. Trying to record confidential disaster logs while my captor sleeps. Some risky business. But I have my job to do. I have to survive. At least you're here with me, Bereed. I'm going to have to keep you hidden so she doesn't threaten to stab you too. Disaster log C004, September the 3rd, 12:24 PM. Upon finally waking up, my captor demanded I make her breakfast. I peacefully complied with her orders. I hear footsteps. Still raining. No net connection. End log. Hey, hostage, you lied about how much food there was, didn't you? What did you expect? Pretty gutsy of you, but don't lie to me anymore. Liars walk the plank. Haha. Alright, I'll be as honest as I possibly can then. Good. Looks like we'll be spending the next week or so together, so let's get to know each other. I'd be pretty curious about everything on your nerd boat. What's all the equipment? What's all your equipment for anyway? Explain everything. I'm a weather analyst. My equipment measures atmospheric conditions and I record that data in order to predict future weather patterns. This stuff helps you predict the weather? Can't you just look outside? My equipment uses more accurate methods than just looking outside. I can figure what future weather will look like sooner than anyone else. So, can you tell me when the sun's next coming out? It's hard to say. I need more data. Useless. Hey. At least you were honest. Good hostage. Do I get a turn to ask you something now? No, don't feel like it. Hurry, teach me how the boat works. Understood. Disaster log C005, September the 3rd, 10:35 PM. Hostage situation update. Spent the entire day at Issa's beck and call. I managed to draw out the boat instruction till after mid-afternoon lunch break. Around 5 PM I ran out of things to explain. I fully expected to be thrown overboard at this point, with no contingency plan. What? However, she likes my cooking, and she has decided to keep me around as some sort of hostage servant. Now she's in charge of navigating my ship. She insists I call her Captain She's reckless, demanding, and takes joy in making me do her bidding. For these reasons, I still believe she's some kind of demon. It's been difficult to do my work under these conditions, but I'm managing. Still no idea when the rain will let up. Beginning to think it won't. Beginning to think I'll die serving demon cats and pointlessly measuring the continuous rain every couple hours. End log, I guess. I need to come up with a plan. Need a better direction to steer towards. Things are so hopeless. I expected the net to come back by now, and I can't hope to make it to Region SS while I'm being held hostage, obviously. Are the floods getting worse? I knew everyone expected it to get bad, but how far can the sea rise? How many casualties are we facing here? It's as if the ocean's swallowing our entire world. What good is my data if all it's giving me is despair? To be immediately taken hostage at the onset of this voyage. How useless am I? Disaster log C006 September 4th, 7:33 AM. Thought long and hard last night about what I should be doing. Decided to put survival first and foremost for the time being. Currently making breakfast for Captain She is no longer threatening me with her knife, so that's progress. Kept up recording the rainfall, of course. No major changes in the past 24 hours. We're in open water now. Island's barely visible through all the mist. No matter how far we go, the rain's the same. Fucking rain. Not sure if the captain is deliberately steering us somewhere, or wasting fuel by... What you doing? End log. I was talking to myself. You're keeping a diary. Of sorts. You really are an interesting one. So, when's the food gonna be ready? 5 more minutes. Listen, Captain? Captain is here. Something to report, hostage? I don't think the rain will be stopping before we run out of food. I advise pursuing more sustainable meal options. We're gonna be stuck here for a while, huh? balls. History. I don't think it really... What? I thought I double-clicked. We're gonna be stuck here for a while, huh? What? There's a good thing you have me, your captain. How so? Since you told me about your boat, I'll teach you how to fish. Isn't that so generous of me? Fishing? Yeah, I guess that's the obvious option, huh? What's wrong, my hostage? Not a big fan of coastal cuisine. I don't like fish. They taste strange. That's because you don't eat them fresh. I'll show you how to prepare it. You're doing all the cooking. How generous. Don't talk back. Remember, I'm in the charge of the ship. Disaster log. C007. September the 4th, 11:14 AM. Learned how to fish this morning. Must have purchased some basic fishing equipment at some point because Captain Izza found it and shoved it all at me. I read up on how to do this stuff before, but she sounded incredibly experienced. It was a huge help. She told me that rain makes the fish go wild. Had it been going wild for 9 days straight? When will we see the sun again? When can we all rest? That's all I think about. What are you doing in there, hostage? I still gotta teach you how to cook what you caught. Right. Lunchtime. In log. So, how was it? You finished everything on your plate? As a matter of survival, of course. I need all the nutrients I can get. Just admit I changed your mind about fish. It was acceptable sustenance. You talk weird. Ugh. Hey, can I ask you something? Sure, you're the one with the knife. Relax, I'm not gonna use it against you as long as I don't feel like it. Oh yes, my fate depends entirely on your mood, I understand. What was that, hostage? Don't you trust me? What do you want to ask? Oh, yeah, we're alone on this boat, right? No extra somebody I don't know about? Yes? I originally planned this as a solo voyage, then you ruined it. So, why are there 2 beds? And 2 chairs? Oh, because it looked too sad and there was only one of each. Sad? Well, I'm not complaining since it works out for me. As long as you don't turn out to have some tragic story about lover who was supposed to escape with you but couldn't make it in time. Nope, no tragically missing lovers here, just filling space. Just filling space? You're really lucky I'm here then. I wouldn't call that luck. Maybe I did, albeit subconsciously. Want to leave room for someone else. But not for the likes of her. She's a criminal. A strange fish-loving criminal. Well, whatever. No one else in your region built a boat as far as I noticed. Thanks to your weirdness, I'm pretty well off. We're pretty well off. We're a team. ... Well, I better get back into keeping the hunk of scrap metal on course. Dude, this is hostage. Were we headed somewhere in particular? You'll see. Well, this is pretty interesting so far. I can only do like 20-minute parts because I'm very, very busy at the moment. YouTube banned me from streaming as well, so I can't stream on YouTube anymore. So that's a bit awkward. Guess you'll never see me again. Bye!